Unknowingly to most people, Russia and China have been attacking U.S. satellites every single day. Both countries have also tested hypersonic weapons that enable them to wreak havoc on the United States. Now, it's the U.S.'s turn to make a move in this intercontinental chess game. And they've just made one that could almost qualify them as a grandmaster. One that involves watching over the entire world from space, every second of every day. Because as recent news shows, these threats are as real as ever. Russian defense officials have revealed that the country fired its Kinzhal air-to-ground hypersonic missile into Ukraine in an attack on March 18, 2022. This marks the first time this missile, which travels at 5 times the speed of sound, has been used in combat. And Ukraine, with no defenses against hypersonic weapons, was defenseless against the Kinzhal, causing many to consider this an overkill. China's entry into this threatening stance comes in the form of a larger hypersonic missile than the Kinzhal, and is 5 times faster too. It's known as the Fractional Orbital Bombardment System. China's FOBS is a nuclear-capable missile that jets into low Earth orbit and then deorbits at the right time to kamikaze into a target anywhere on Earth, like an intercontinental ballistic missile, or ICBM, but with the added plus of higher range and insanely greater speeds. China tested this weapon in 2021, catching U.S. intelligence by surprise, to put it mildly. Such a weapon could make legacy missile defense systems, although advanced, completely useless. Once launched, a FOBS takes off to low Earth orbit, circling the planet for as long as necessary till its target is in sight. Once the target is spotted, the hypersonic missile deorbits, clocking its Mach 27 top speed. The FOBS can be pictured as a space shuttle that's fitted with a nuclear warhead as its payload, rather than a capsule full of astronauts. With an operational range spanning across the entire Earth, the FOBS can attack the U.S. from whatever direction, arriving at least 10 minutes quicker than an ICBM would. The FOBS also comes with a scary level of agility and intelligence. They're able to maneuver away from defense systems en route to a target, making them even more difficult to track and shoot down. This high speed, agility, and intelligence combo combines to deliver a level of unpredictability that attempts to limit the U.S. to only a few minutes of reaction time from when they spot the missile to when it makes a dent on U.S. soil. And this would be the case if the U.S. was stuck with its older defense systems. But it's not. The U.S. has been proactive and reactive to the growing foreign capabilities, responding with a new and advanced development system that's sci-fi enough to feature in a Marvel movie. Billions of dollars, hundreds of satellites, and a team of world-renowned companies. The U.S. is responding with a fleet of satellites that will be sent to orbit to track hypersonic weapons. In the latest milestone of this undertaking, the U.S. Space Defense Agency, or SDA, announced recently that it was awarding $1.3 billion in contracts to send 28 small satellites into space. Scheduled for launch in 3 years, these satellites are designed to provide the initial missile warning and missile tracking capabilities of the future National Defense Space Architecture. The National Defense Space Architecture